Hello, my dear students. Students, today I'm going to discuss very important topic, very important coordination. Okay, and the name of the topic today's lecture would be subject verb agreement. I repeat, subject verb agreement. Okay, so we are going to discuss this particular topic here, that is subject verb agreement. Now, when I say subject means every sentence is divided into two parts, subject and predicate. That means I'm talking about the first part, that is the main subject of the sentence. We already know about verb, one of the parts of speech. Okay, action words and agreement. So when I say agreement here, that means students I am talking about something. ठीक है, कोई agreement, it could be any coordination. Now this particular topic, that is subject verb agreement, it is very important. From, if I say, it is very important to understand grammatical concepts. At the same time, it is very important right from class 7 to 12. Okay, or you can say lifelong. You have to understand the concept. That is why I'm making a video on my particular chapter. See, first of all, we need to understand here, a verb must agree with its subject in its number and person. So here, the verb must agree with the subject. Okay. Now, suppose I say, now look at these two sentences. The boys. Now look at these two sentences. If I say, let me put my camera here. The boys. The boys is plural because I'm talking about more than one boy. And here place is also plural verb. Okay. Now look at this. The boy. The boy is singular verb. Singular subject. And here singular verb will be play. Okay. So the verb has to agree with the subject. If the subject is plural, the verb also has to be in plural. If the subject is singular, the verb also needs to be in singular. Okay. So finally we see that, look at this one. Verb must agree with its subject in number and person. So verb has to agree with the subject in number and person. Okay. Now look at this line. Now look at this, some of the sentences which I made. Now, how to solve these sentences, or what to say about these sentences? Suppose a man dash waiting at the station. A man, and I've given here two options, is or are. Look at my options, is or are, and my question is, a man dash waiting at the station. You just forget about is here or are here. So man, M-A-N, man means it's already singular. Though I have written the answers here, but try to solve it tactfully. So man is singular, so agar subject singular hai, so the verb also will be singular. So this correct option already I have written here is. Look at my second example. People dash waiting at the station. People dash waiting at the station. So when I say people means singular or plural. People means always more than one man, so or more than one person, and it is of course plural. So यहाँ पे people are waiting at the station. Okay. Now look at this. Look at this example which I drew like a tabular form. The dog barks. Here dog is, singular subject dog. I'm talking about one dog. Barks, singular verb. Yeah, you need to understand. The dog bark. ये कहीं नहीं होता है. The dog barks. I'm talking about one dog. Now look at this same plurality, this plural form. The dogs bark. Okay, plural verb. Plural subject is dogs. This plural verb will be bark. Also, you can understand by one technique, one trick. Okay. So, whenever there is a S, the verb may S nahi hoga. Suppose, look at this sentence. The dog barks. Here, there is no S in subject. So in verb we have given S. Look at this second one, students. The dogs. And in this one, dog, in dogs we have S. So we have not used any S in this particular verb. Okay. This is called as, this is a simple way to understand. Basically, subject verb agreement, also called as subject verb concord. In this particular concept, you need to understand verb has to agree with the subject. If the subject is singular, verb has to be singular. If the subject is plural, the verb also has to be in plural form. Okay. Next, now look at the second one. This one, let me use my brush here again. Now look at this. A verb must agree with its subject in number and person. Okay, I have written point wise so that I can understand you, make you understand more better, guys. A verb must agree with its subject in number and person. Few minutes back we have discussed, means if the verb, if the subject is singular, verb bhi hoga singular. If the subject is plural, verb bhi hoga plural. Look at the second one. A singular subject takes a singular verb and a plural subject takes a plural verb. I told you many times, right? Now look at the third one, students. Verbs do not form their plural by adding an S as nouns do. So you need to understand this. This one, it comes in very rare forms and all. But it's not, it is important, but you just need to understand the concept. Verbs do not form their plural by adding an S as nouns do. So यहाँ पे I told you in my previous page, I told you, okay, dog barks, where barks, अगर हम बोलेंगे तो barks means plural नहीं, but इस case में barks will be singular. And in other case, I have used not the dogs bark. Without using S, that means that is plural. यही चीज वो बोल रहा है. It is opposite to as compared to nouns. Look at this example for you. I have written this table also. So I have divided this into two columns, singular verb and plural verb. Singular verb में he speaks, she is, she was, it has. Plural में they speak, they are, they were, they have. So really need to understand the concepts of this, how to change into, how to put the form into singular verb and how to put the form into plural verb. Okay, so that is. Now look at my third page here. Look at this. It's asking to use my brush. I will use it. Here it is. Now look at this one, my students. This point. The verb am is only used with the pronoun I. The verb am and only is only. Okay. The verb am is only used with pronoun I. If pronoun I hope you know what is pronoun. The words which is used instead of noun, it is called as pronoun. So we use pronoun like pronoun example I. In that case only, we use the verb am, am. What is a verb? Okay. Now, next point would be, look at this. The verb and its subject in a sentence. The verb and its subject in a sentence must agree in person. Now, which person I'm talking about? For this, you have to see this table, which I have drew. Okay, first person, second person, and third person. Look at this. Now, in first person, I read. Look at this. Let me change my paint brush color. Okay, done. Now, I read. You read. He or she reads. Look at this. We read. You all read. They read. So, only you need to understand the concept here. Okay. Next one, look at this line. Look at this point. The word is plural if two or more singular subjects are joined by and. Okay, again the point to be noted here is the verb is plural if two or more singular subjects are joined by and, conjunction and, you can say. Example, I have written here, Rahul and Sachin are playing cricket. So what is Rahul and Sachin, students? I hope my pick is clear. Rahul and Sachin is singular subject because it is been attached with this and. एक coordinate हो रहा and से. Rahul and Sachin. Actually, they both are individually, if you will see, they both are singular, right? Are playing cricket. So when the two singular subjects are attached, two singular subjects, when they are attached with a coordinating or conjunction word, and it now in that case, in that scenario, we have to use the plural form are, A-R-E-R. Okay, this is all you have to understand. Now coming to the next page. Now let's come to the next page, student of mine. Look at this one. Let me use my brush. Okay. I should select color, right? So let me select pink color. Now look at this. The verb is singular if two singular subjects separated by and refer to the same person or thing. In my previous page, what did I tell you? If two singular subjects are attached with one word, coordinating word and, in that case, we need to use the plural are. But here they are saying one more tip I have written. The verb is singular if two subjects separated by and refer to the same person or thing. For example, look at the example. My friend and guide. Okay, my friend and guide happens to be my brother. Okay, so here friend and guide. So I'm talking about my friend only. I'm talking about this. This is my friend for an example. So I'm talking my friend and my guide happens to be my brother. That means here brother I have written here. Brother is the same person which I'm talking about. And here happens. Happens. What is a verb here? What is a verb here in this particular sentence, students? Happens. Singular verb. And I told you, whenever we add S here to a trick here, you have to understand this, that this is singular. Just ulta. If S is, suffix may S hai, if in the tail or end of the word, if I'm adding the letter S, that means that particular subject, verb would be singular. And if I'm not adding S, letter S at the last, so that particular word has to be plural. Okay. So if I'm talking about the same person, ek hi person, my brother, my guide, my friend. Okay. So they all are same person. एक ही के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. In that case, we have to use singular verb. But if I'm talking about two different, suppose if I'm talking about this, two different person, one person, two person. In that case, we have to use the single, plural, the word. Next, come to this point. The verb agrees with the first noun or pronoun when the subject consists of two nouns. When the subject consists of two nouns or pronouns joined by with or as well as. Okay, actually I've seen this from one reference book and I found it quite interesting, so I've added into my tip. Example, my father. Father, yeah, first case. Let me take out my stationery also, I'll tell you. Father, first case. With his brothers. Okay, father's first noun. Brother's second noun. Has bought some land for farming. So here two persons are there. Okay, two nouns are there. Father and brother. Here you can see. Father first noun. Brother second noun. So in that case, no, we have to use singular verb. That is, what is a singular verb here, students? As. My father with his brothers has bought some land for farming. Okay, please go through my video very carefully. If you want, you can just pause it up and write the notes also. And it's very important to understand. This particular topic is damn easy if you will, once you understand the concept, right? Look at this one. Let me use my brush. Let me, if you want, I'll change the color of the brush. Okay, let me use blue. Okay, now come to this point. Now, if two subjects connected by either or, neither, nor are of different persons, then we use the verb that agrees with the subject nearest to it. Right? So that is how it is. So it has been used like that. Example, either so, then we use the verb that agrees with the subject nearest to it. Look at my example. Either you or your brothers are lying. या तो तुम या तो तुम्हारे भाई कोई झूठ बोल रहा है. Okay, it means that the meaning of the sentence is this: either you or your brothers are lying. So what is the nearest subject here? You. Is you nearest subject? No. What is the nearest subject here? Brothers. So your brothers are lying. So in that case, we have to use plural verb, that is are. That is are. Okay. Now the verb is singular if the sentence begins with. Okay guys. So the word is singular if the verb is singular. This is very important. You need to know this. Okay. So if the verb is singular, if the sentence begins with each, everyone, I've written twice, so I can add somebody, someone, anybody, anyone, everybody. तो अगर ये सारा subject है, so we need to use the singular verb here. Okay, now look at this. Look at this example. So I've just cleared all my markings so that you can go through it nicely. Okay, let me use only one brush here. This one you need to know, this one. Okay, each, everyone, somebody, someone, everybody, anyone, anybody. Now look at this. Each of the girls has long hair. Please understand, has, students, has is a singular verb. Okay, each of the girls has long hair. So in that case, we have to use singular verb, right? Now look at this case. Look at this page, students, what it has for us. The verb is plural if the sentence begins with many. I am always giving you two cases. किस केस में verb singular होता है, किस केस में verb plural होता है, in subject verb concord or in subject verb agreement, right? Now look at this whole paragraph here. Tips. The verb is plural if the sentence begins with many, a few, many, a few, several and both. ये सारे अगर केस आते हैं तो in this case we need to use the plural verb. Example, look at this. A few of my friends are joining me at the camp. A few. So what is the subject here, guys? A few of my friends. ये मेरा subject हुआ. Are. What is are here? Plural verb. Verb phrase joining me at the camp. तो जहाँ पे few, many, a few, several, both use होता है, in that case, no, we use are. Okay? So I'm clearing it so that you can see it clearly. You can note it down. You should know when to use singular verb, when to use the plural verb, in what situations. These all are very important. And once you understand this, it will become very easy for you to solve questions in your examinations, right? So this is it, and I have done with this subject verb agreement. Okay guys, so I hope you have understood this, the basic rules of it, and just go on and stay in a very pink of health, stay fit, stay fine, respect everybody, have tons of love for each other. Thank you and have a very nice day.